And now it's time for Fierce Talk with author, speaker, and Jefferson Award winning CEO of Fierce Life Now, William Edward Anderson.
Hello, and welcome to Fierce Talk. I'm William Edward Anderson. I'm a success coach with Fierce Life Now, and today I want to talk with you about purpose. Specifically, your life purpose. Now, in my private coaching practice, I help individuals escape from routine, uninspired, and frankly unfulfilling lives and, starting right where they are, begin to construct fierce new futures that are built on their passions, their gifts, and their purpose. One of the chief complaints from a lot of my new clients, and honestly, from a lot of other people that I meet, is that they actually have no idea what their individual life purpose is. In other words, they're kind of floundering. They are, in fact, missing their why. Now, that's a real challenge because your why is tremendously important. Why was I born? Why am I the person that I am? Why is my life this way? Why is this happening to me? Why am I even here? These questions of why have to do with purpose. Dostoevsky wrote, "The mystery of the human experience lies not just in staying alive, but in finding something to live for." A life without clear purpose is precisely that, just staying alive. And honestly, how much satisfaction or fulfillment is there in just staying alive? Knowing your purpose is absolutely critical to giving your life meaning. So, as a coach, I believe one of the most important things I can do is to help my clients remove the mystery surrounding their life purpose. And I gotta admit that what I initially tell them usually comes as a bit of a shock. This is what I share with them. Your purpose is not a mystery. It is neither elusive nor is it vague. It isn't hidden in some cave of deep meaning. It is, in fact, the clearest, most understandable aspect of your life. Now, why do I say this with such certainty? It's because of where purpose comes from. We tend to misinterpret the source of our life purpose. We see it as something utterly personal, exclusive, and mystical that lies buried deep underneath layers of our life. We see our life purpose as something that's built up over the course of our existence and is subject to our genes or heritage or upbringing. Your purpose is not decided by your parents, your family, or your long departed ancestors. It is not determined by your educational level or your lack thereof. Your purpose is not a byproduct of your life circumstances, past or present. Your life purpose, your reason for being, your persistent, unavoidable, enduring mission is right there. Established for you and embedded within you by God. Yep, I said it. God. And I certainly hope that doesn't cause you too much angst. And I don't want you to get hung up. So let me clarify before we go any further. When I use the name God, I am not proposing alignment with or adherence to any specific religion or dogma. God is simply the name that I most comfortably use to express the idea and truth that is the creative cause of the universe, the divine source of everything. Now, admittedly, my initial exposure to the divine, to source, to God, and my training came within the Protestant Christian tradition, and therefore the use of the moniker God is merely the most familiar way for me to express these ideas. Also, be assured that if I refer to God in the male vernacular, I am by no means assigning gender. Understand, my use of he, him, or his is a mere language convenience. God has no gender, no race, no ethnicity, because God is not a person. God is the source. God is real. God is present. God is now. And God is causative and preeminent spirit. And that is the truth. Now, people from varying cultural perspectives, spiritual paths, or life traditions refer to God by a variety of names: Yahweh, Allah, Krishna, Spirit, Divine Intelligence, Universal Mind, Source, Higher Power, the Universe, the Sun, the Heavens, Mother Earth, Father, Goddess, the Great Unknown, or frankly others. Precisely what name you or I call God is substantively inconsequential. What is utterly important is that you realize and understand that your very being, and most certainly your ability to know the truth of your purpose, is rooted in the very real and present truth that there is a divine source of everything, by whatever name. Now, the beautiful thing about being a human being is that you, me, every other person that ever lived and ever will live is created in God's likeness. Now, unpacking the whole idea about God's likeness is the subject of a different episode of Fierce Talk. But what makes it important to today's message is that part of that likeness is that we all share a single purpose with God and with each other. Now, I want to make sure you hear this. You are unique. Your life purpose is not. God is love, all love, and only love. And as such, God's singular and transcendent purpose is being love and proliferating love. Since we are, in fact, God's likeness, this purpose of being and spreading love is also the purpose to which each and every one of us has been ordained. You, me, all of us exist to be and spread love, period. No mystery, no hidden agenda, no concealed intentions. You are purposed to be and spread love to everyone, whether family, friend, or stranger. You are purposed to be and spread love to those that are hurting, to those that are lost, to those who disagree with you, to those that don't share your beliefs, even to those you consider your enemies. You are also purposed with being and spreading love to everything that exists. All of the creatures that roam the land and populate the seas, the birds of the air, every element, component, tree, plant, insect, rock, and constituent of this planet, this earth, our home, must also be a primary focus of your love. Now, this purpose is clear. It is your unambiguous life mission to be and spread love. This life purpose is the very foundation for your existence. Your purpose, our purpose, is a gift from the divine source, from God. One that clearly lights the path forward for your journey of life. That is your why. Be and spread love. Your purpose as a human being is abundantly clear. What is the more intriguing and potentially confounding question for you is not why, but how? How do I uniquely and specifically accomplish this purpose to be and spread love to everything and everybody? Bob Goff, author of the New York Times bestseller, Love Does, urges us emphatically to quit waiting for a plan. Just go love everybody. Well, I find Mr. Goff's enthusiasm and sentiment more than refreshing. Nonetheless, I would contend that living fully within your purpose is not something that simply begins automatically, like the 10-second countdown to the next episode of your favorite Netflix show. If that were the case, likely you would already be living a completely satisfying, outrageously harmonious, boundlessly abundant, purpose-filled life. Now, fortunately, the answer to the question, how, lies reliably, consistently, and accessibly within you. There is indeed only one you in all of existence. Your purpose may not be unique, but you are unique and unduplicated. When you walk through the world, hearing, thinking, speaking, or even simply being, no one else creates the imprint on the universe that you do. There is not a single creature alive who possesses your distinct combination of talents, personality, experiences, and perspective on life. Source created you this way, as a perfectly inimitable, individual soul, so that you could shine as a distinct point of light in the universe, a specific light that is intended to ultimately become a torch, lighting the way to the truth of purpose. Be love. and spread love. For some, their torch shines most brightly toward a few, perhaps illuminating their children's lives or the lives of immediate family and close community, lighting their path toward the purpose of love. For others, their torch shines on the entire world and endures throughout all of history. Certainly, Jesus, called the Christ, Kongzi, the Buddha, Muhammad the Prophet, and others have inspired and guided countless millions by letting love shine through them. Now God, Source, has already fully equipped you to be that brightest of love lights and to shine with a spectrum that is uniquely yours. This endowment exists in the form of the distinct set of divine gifts and talents which Source has bestowed on you, implanted in you. These gifts and talents are designed to be used together in concert to create for you the opportunity to most completely and distinctively fulfill your purpose. Now, more poetically expressed, these God-given gifts, these talents, are the notes that, when orchestrated together, empower you to sing your life as a resounding, inspired, glorious love song. Putting the notes together in their most melodious arrangement and singing that composition unabashedly into the universe is the challenge that you must embrace and the journey upon which you must embark. The Buddha stated, "Find your purpose and give your whole heart and soul to it." Now, the rest of the episodes in this Fierce Talk series are dedicated to guiding you to the ways that you can give your whole heart and soul to the purpose of being and spreading love to everyone and everything. You know, we are on this journey of life together. Let's travel it in peace, unity, but most of all, let's make it epic. Until next time, I'm William Edward Anderson. Be well, be blessed, and be fierce in life and love.